Welcome to Doing Our Bit, and thank you for all the support and interest in what I do here and for all the new subscribers. Today, in the final part of my cost of living crisis series, I'm looking at selling stuff. The fact is that over the years it's so easy to accumulate a lot of stuff, and if you've got plenty of storage like a garage or attic or whatever, you may well find you've got lots of stuff there as well as around your house. The test that I had was, have I actually used that thing in the last year or so? And you may be surprised just how much money you've got tied up in items which for you are completely surplus to requirement. And it's a really good way not only of repurposing this stuff and freeing up some cash for something you actually do need, but also to recycle it and actually make sure it's being used by somebody rather than just gathering dust or taking up space in your own house. The sort of things I'm talking about are things like old camera gear, old musical instruments. You might have CDs, DVDs, old vinyl, etc., etc. Lots and lots of stuff. It may well be in perfectly working order, but you just haven't used it or don't have use for it now. So if you want to sell it, how do you do it? Well, there are various platforms, but I'm going to show what I do to sell items is using eBay. Well, to start with, I would find the item and have a look online to see just how much that sort of item tends to get second hand now. And you can actually use eBay searching for the item got to sell and see what sort of prices they're getting, which will give you an idea, a ballpark in selling that particular item. Armed with the knowledge of how much an item may be worth, first thing I would do is give it a very thorough clean. Get together any, if you've got original boxes, fantastic, any manuals or any accessories that might have gone along with it, which you might decide to sell those accessories separately or do it as a bundle. Often if those items are relatively small value, I would do it as a bundle because it would make that item so much more attractive to the buyer. Then using your phone or camera, you can take up to 24 pictures on eBay, and do take plenty of pictures, taking note particularly to highlight any flaws or blemishes on the product. It's really important to be absolutely honest about what you're selling. This will ensure that you don't get any comeback, but also will build your profile, and getting 100% profile for being a good seller on eBay will actually give other people confidence when they're buying from you in future for other items. Having set yourself up on eBay, click on Sell an Item. To start your listing, just enter it here. Here I am selling 2 Fitbit watches. eBay will try and match this against previous things to give you a template for similar items, but you can either use one of these or start from scratch. I'm going to start from scratch here. Then you need to select what's the condition of the item. In this case it's used, and then we're into completing the listing. First thing we do is add the photographs, and I've saved these to a folder, so open that folder and basically select them to bring them in. If you're doing it like this on a block, you can decide which one is the master picture, and this is the one I want to use, so I select that and drag that to the main photograph frame. Enter a clear title for your listing, and then enter a condition description giving as much detail as possible, and also a full description. In order to save time, it's really worth making sure this is as complete as possible, as it will save questions while the auction's going on. I recommend using the auction system over 7 days. Good actually to use the weekend, bearing in mind that's when people have got time, so that the auction also finishes at the weekend. So think about things like that. And then decide on a starting price. Here I'm going for 99 pence because I'm open to sell this for whatever I can. You can set a buy it now price to finish the auction early, and also a reserve price, although you pay an additional fee for this. So usually it's better to make this your starting price. Good idea to pre-pack the goods if you are going to ship them, and if possible weigh it and enter the package dimensions here. eBay will then helpfully give a cost for postage and or the courier fees for shipping. To avoid custom issues, etc., I tick all locations here, including the PO box, so the buyer is someone on the UK mainland. Then you can simply select preview, check you're happy with the listing, and then click publish. Using your phone, as seen here, you can see how the auction is going. I hope this short video has been useful, and if so, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.